Ladies and gentlemen, today I want to talk about a power that often goes unnoticed, hidden in plain sight. It's the power of introverts. In a world that seems to glorify loud voices, big personalities, and constant networking, the quiet strength of introverts is often underestimated. But make no mistake, this quietness, this introspective nature, is a profound source of strength, innovation, and connection. Let's start with a story. Imagine a classroom filled with students eagerly raising their hands, all vying for the teacher's attention. Amidst the noise, there's one student sitting quietly absorbed in thought. You might not notice them right away. They're not the first to speak up. They're not the loudest in the room, but they're listening deeply, observing everything around them. And when they finally do speak, their words carry the weight of thoughtful consideration, revealing insights that no one else noticed. Introverts often find themselves in a world that seems to celebrate extroversion. Society tends to equate being outgoing and social with success and confidence, creating a cultural bias that values loud voices and quick responses. This can leave introverts feeling overlooked or pressured to change their natural tendencies. However, the quiet strength of introverts is one of the most underestimated and misunderstood traits. Far from being a weakness, their preference for solitude, introspection, and deep conversation offers a different kind of power, one that can be profoundly impactful when we take the time to recognize and appreciate it. The perception that introverts are shy or socially anxious is a common misunderstanding. While it's true that some introverts may feel uncomfortable in large social gatherings, introversion itself is not defined by shyness. Instead, it's about where one draws energy from. Introverts tend to feel recharged by spending time alone or in small, intimate groups where they can engage in meaningful conversations and reflect without the overwhelming stimulation of crowds. This need for quieter, less stimulating environments does not stem from a lack of confidence, but from a deeply rooted preference for depth over breadth. In a world that prioritizes speed and quick thinking, introverts may appear slow to react or disengage, but this couldn't be further from the truth. Introverts are often highly engaged internally, processing information deeply before responding. Their preference for thoughtful consideration can sometimes be mistaken for hesitation or disinterest, but in reality, it's a powerful strength. Introverts take the time to gather their thoughts, analyze situations from different angles, and form well-considered responses. This ability to think deeply allows them to offer insights that others might miss, providing a different perspective that is often invaluable in problem solving and decision making. One of the most significant aspects of the misunderstood strength of introverts is their capacity for deep, focused work. Unlike their extroverted counterparts who may thrive in dynamic, collaborative environments, introverts often excel when given the time and space to concentrate fully on a task. They have the ability to immerse themselves in their work, blocking out distractions and delving into complex problems with a laser-like focus. This kind of sustained, solitary effort is essential in many fields, from creative arts and writing to scientific research and strategic planning. The quiet hours spent thinking, researching, and creating often lead to breakthroughs that might not be possible in a more chaotic, high-energy environment. Another area where the strength of introverts shines is in their capacity for listening and empathy. While extroverts might dominate conversations with their enthusiasm and energy, introverts tend to take a step back, allowing others to speak and share their thoughts. This quality makes them exceptional listeners, a trait that is both rare and valuable. In a world filled with noise and distraction, the ability to listen deeply is a gift. Introverts offer their full attention in conversations, often picking up on subtle cues and unspoken emotions that others might overlook. Their quiet nature creates a safe space for others to open up, making them trusted confidants and valued friends. This empathetic listening also extends to how introverts build relationships. While extroverts may have a wide circle of acquaintances, introverts often prefer to invest their energy in a smaller number of deep, meaningful connections. They value quality over quantity, seeking to truly understand and bond with the people they care about. This approach to relationships may seem less visible or dramatic than the charismatic charm of extroverts, but it results in profound, lasting connections. Introverts bring a sense of depth and authenticity to their interactions, making the people around them feel valued, heard, and understood. It's this capacity for forming genuine, deep relationships that is one of the most powerful yet overlooked strengths of introverts. In professional settings, introverts may not always be the first to speak up in meetings or dominate discussions, but this doesn't mean they lack leadership qualities. On the contrary, introverts often possess a quiet form of leadership that is incredibly effective. They lead by example, demonstrating calmness, thoughtfulness, and integrity. They tend to think before they speak, choosing their words carefully and with intention. This can make their contributions to discussions more impactful as they bring a sense of clarity and insight that comes from their deep reflection. Introverted leaders often excel at empowering others, listening to diverse viewpoints, and fostering an environment where everyone feels heard and respected. Their calm, steady presence can be a stabilizing force, especially in times of crisis or uncertainty. Moreover, the tendency of introverts to spend time alone, reflecting and recharging, can lead to significant personal and professional growth. Solitude allows for introspection, which is crucial for self-awareness and understanding. Introverts are often in tune with their thoughts and emotions, leading to a deeper sense of who they are and what they value. This self-awareness can be a powerful tool in navigating life's challenges, making decisions, and pursuing goals that are aligned with their true selves. The time spent in solitude is not wasted. It is a time of growth, reflection, and creativity. Despite the strengths that introverts bring to the table, they are often overshadowed in a society that equates confidence with assertiveness and presence with volume. The quiet contributions of introverts can be easily overlooked in favor of the more visible, vocal input of extroverts. However, when we take the time to recognize and appreciate the unique qualities of introverts, we gain access to a depth of insight, empathy, and creativity that can transform our understanding of what true strength looks like. The quiet strength of introverts is not something that needs to be fixed or changed. It is a powerful asset that, when embraced, can lead to incredible outcomes both in personal relationships and in the broader world. In a world dominated by constant communication and rapid exchanges, the art of listening has become increasingly rare. For introverts, however, listening is a natural strength and one of their most valuable attributes. Unlike those who may feel compelled to fill silences with words or dominate conversations, introverts often approach interactions with a quieter, more observant demeanor. This unique listening ability sets them apart and allows them to connect with others in ways that many people may overlook or undervalue. Introverts tend to be more reserved and reflective by nature. When they enter a conversation, they do not feel the same urgency to speak immediately or assert their opinions. Instead, they take a step back and absorb what others are saying. They listen not just to respond, but to truly understand. This creates a different kind of dialogue, one that is more thoughtful and considered. Introverts have an exceptional capacity to focus their attention on the speaker, picking up on both verbal and nonverbal cues. They notice the tone of voice, body language, and subtle changes in expression, all of which contribute to a deeper understanding of what is being communicated. This keen observation skill is a part of their listening process and allows them to grasp the underlying emotions and intentions behind the words being spoken. The listening style of introverts often leads to more meaningful and impactful conversations. When people feel truly heard, they are more likely to open up and share their thoughts honestly. Introverts create a space where others feel safe to express themselves without fear of being interrupted or judged. This is not only because introverts tend to speak less and listen more, but also because they are genuinely interested in what others have to say. They ask insightful questions that encourage deeper discussion and give the speaker the opportunity to explore their thoughts more fully. This kind of attentive, empathetic listening can foster a strong sense of trust and connection, making people feel valued and understood. One of the key aspects of the unique listening ability of introverts is their capacity for empathy. Introverts are often highly empathetic individuals who naturally tune into the emotions of others. They are not just listening to the words being spoken, they are also listening to the feelings behind those words. This emotional attunement allows them to connect with people on a deeper level, offering support and understanding that can be profoundly comforting. For many, being in the presence of an introvert who listens deeply can feel like a relief, especially in a world that often rushes through conversations without pausing to fully engage. Introverts also bring a reflective quality to their listening. Instead of reacting immediately, they take the time to process what they have heard. This thoughtful approach means that when they do respond, their words carry weight and insight. They have considered the perspectives shared, reflected on the implications, and are more likely to offer a response that is measured and meaningful. This kind of interaction can be incredibly impactful in both personal and professional settings. In personal relationships, it fosters deeper understanding and connection as introverts create a space where people feel comfortable sharing their true thoughts and feelings. In professional contexts, this reflective listening can lead to more effective problem solving and decision making as introverts are able to gather information, consider different viewpoints, and provide well thought out contributions. The value of this listening ability extends beyond one on one conversations. In group settings, introverts may not always be the most vocal participants, but their attentive listening allows them to absorb a wide range of perspectives. They often notice nuances and details that others might miss, making them skilled at synthesizing information and identifying underlying issues. When they do choose to speak, their insights can be particularly valuable as they are based on a comprehensive understanding of what has been discussed. This ability to listen deeply and integrate multiple viewpoints is a key asset in team environments, where diverse perspectives need to be considered to reach the best outcomes. And moreover, introverts' unique listening ability contributes to their talent performing strong, meaningful relationships. People often gravitate towards those who make them feel heard and understood, and introverts excel at providing this kind of presence. They offer a calm, non judgmental space for others to express themselves, which can be incredibly affirming and healing. This capacity for deep listening is not something that can be faked or rushed. It requires a genuine interest in the other person and a willingness to put aside one's own agenda. Introverts naturally possess this willingness as they are typically more interested in the quality of interactions rather than the quantity. They prioritize depth over surface level engagement, which leads to relationships built on trust and mutual respect. The power of reflection is a defining characteristic of introverts, offering them a unique advantage in a world that often values speed and immediate action. While society tends to glorify those who are quick to speak and react, the reflective nature of introverts allows them to approach life with a level of thoughtfulness that can be transformative. This capacity for deep reflection gives introverts a distinctive edge, enabling them to make better decisions, connect deeply with their inner selves, and offer valuable insights in both personal and professional settings. Reflection is the process of carefully thinking about experiences, thoughts, and emotions, allowing one to gain a deeper understanding of themselves and the world around them. For introverts, this process is a natural inclination. They often spend a significant amount of time in introspection, contemplating their experiences and considering the implications of their thoughts and actions. This isn't to say that introverts are slow or indecisive. Rather, they prefer to take the time to fully process information before arriving at a conclusion. In a world that often prioritizes instant responses, this reflective approach may seem like hesitation, but it is actually a powerful strength that leads to more deliberate and informed choices. One of the key benefits of the power of reflection is the enhanced ability to make thoughtful decisions. Introverts tend to evaluate all aspects of a situation before taking action. They consider different perspectives, weigh the pros and cons, and think about potential consequences. This methodical approach reduces the likelihood of rash or impulsive decisions, which can often lead to mistakes or regret. By taking the time to reflect, introverts are able to make more strategic and well-considered choices that align with their values and long-term goals. This thoughtful decision-making process can be particularly valuable in high-pressure situations where acting too quickly could result in errors or missed opportunities. And the reflective nature of introverts also plays a crucial role in their personal growth and self-awareness. Introverts spend a lot of time analyzing their own thoughts, behaviors, and emotions, which allows them to gain a deeper understanding of themselves. This self-awareness is a powerful tool for personal development. By regularly engaging in introspection, introverts can identify their strengths and weaknesses, recognize patterns in their behavior, and understand the underlying causes of their feelings. This process of self-reflection helps them to grow as individuals, making them more in tune with their needs and better equipped to handle challenges. Moreover, the power of reflection allows introverts to learn from their experiences in a profound way. While extroverts might move quickly from one experience to the next, introverts are more likely to take a step back and consider what they have learned from each situation. They analyze what went well, what could have been done differently, and how they can apply these lessons in the future. This continuous process of learning and self-improvement enables introverts to develop a deep reservoir of knowledge and wisdom over time. Their reflective nature means that they are always growing, always striving to understand themselves and the world a little better. In professional settings, the reflective tendencies of introverts can be incredibly valuable. When faced with complex problems, introverts excel at taking the time to think through all possible solutions. They do not rush to provide an answer just to be the first to speak. Instead, they consider the issue from multiple angles, analyze the data, and draw upon their past experiences to inform their thinking. This ability to engage in deep, critical thinking allows introverts to offer well thought out insights and solutions that might be overlooked by those who rely on quick, surface level analysis. Their reflective approach can lead to innovative ideas and strategies, making them valuable assets in any team or organization. Reflection also plays a significant role in how introverts interact with others. Because they take the time to consider their words and actions carefully, introverts are often seen as thoughtful and considerate communicators. They are less likely to speak impulsively or interrupt others, preferring instead to listen and reflect before contributing to a conversation. This can make their contributions more impactful, as they have taken the time to consider what they want to say and how it will be received. In relationships, this reflective approach can help introverts to navigate conflicts more effectively, as they are able to think about the situation from different perspectives and consider how their words and actions might affect the other person. The power of reflection also allows introverts to manage their emotions more effectively. By regularly engaging in introspection, they are able to process their feelings and gain a deeper understanding of their emotional responses. This self awareness enables them to recognize when they are feeling overwhelmed, stressed, or anxious and take steps to address these feelings before they escalate. Introverts often use their reflective time as an opportunity to recharge and regroup, allowing them to return to their daily activities with a clearer mind and a more balanced emotional state. This ability to process emotions through reflection can be a powerful tool for maintaining mental and emotional well being. The power of reflection is not just about looking inward, it also extends to how introverts observe and analyze the world around them. Introverts are naturally curious and tend to be keen observers, noticing details that others might overlook. They take the time to think about what they see, hear, and experience and reflect on what it means. This ability to observe and reflect gives them a unique perspective on the world, allowing them to connect the dots between seemingly unrelated ideas and generate new insights. Their reflective nature means that they are constantly learning, constantly seeking to understand the deeper meaning behind their experiences and the world around them. In essence, the power of reflection allows introverts to live a more thoughtful and intentional life. Their ability to pause, reflect, and consider their actions and choices is a profound strength that contributes to their personal growth, decision making abilities, and overall sense of well being. It is this reflective approach that allows introverts to bring a depth of thought and understanding to everything they do, making their quiet presence a powerful force in both their personal lives and the broader world. The value of this reflective power cannot be overstated, as it contributes to a deeper, more meaningful engagement with life and the people around them. The value of authenticity is a core strength for introverts, offering a powerful antidote to the pressures of a world that often prizes conformity and extroverted ideals. Authenticity, in its simplest form, is about being true to oneself, expressing genuine thoughts, feelings, and beliefs without the need to mask or change them to fit external expectations. For introverts, this commitment to living authentically is not just a choice, but a necessity, as their energy and sense of fulfillment are closely tied to being true to their inner selves. While society may encourage people to be louder, more outgoing, or more assertive, introverts understand the profound impact of embracing their authentic nature and the unique value it brings to their lives, and the unique value it brings to their lives and the lives of those around them. The pressure to conform is pervasive, especially in environments that value extroversion. Many workplaces, social settings, and cultural norms seem to favor those who are outspoken, sociable, and quick to engage. This can create a sense of inadequacy or the need for introverts to play a role that doesn't align with their true selves. However, when introverts embrace their authenticity, they tap into a source of inner strength that allows them to navigate these pressures with confidence. Instead of trying to fit into an extroverted mold, they recognize the value of their quiet nature, their preference for deep, meaningful conversations, and their inclination towards introspection. By being true to themselves, introverts are able to live in alignment with their core values, which fosters a sense of peace and fulfillment that is unattainable when trying to conform to societal expectations. Authenticity also enhances the quality of relationships that introverts form. When someone is authentic, they create a space of honesty and openness that encourages others to do the same. Introverts, by nature, tend to avoid superficial interactions and instead seek out deeper, more meaningful connections. Their willingness to show up as their true selves without pretense or facade sets the tone for genuine interactions. People can sense when someone is being real versus when they are putting on an act, and they are more likely to feel comfortable and safe around someone who is authentic. This creates a foundation for trust, which is essential for building strong, lasting relationships. For introverts who often prefer quality over quantity in their social interactions, this authenticity is a key component in fostering the kind of deep, fulfilling relationships they value most. In professional settings, the value of authenticity is equally significant. Introverts may not be the most outspoken individuals in a meeting, but when they do contribute, they tend to speak from a place of sincerity and thoughtfulness. They are less likely to say what they think others want to hear and more likely to share their honest opinions and insights, even if they differ from the consensus. This authenticity can be a powerful asset in a team or organizational context. It brings a fresh perspective and can help to challenge groupthink or complacency. When introverts feel empowered to be their authentic selves, they are more likely to share innovative ideas and constructive feedback that can drive progress and innovation. Their authentic contributions are grounded in their unique way of processing information, reflecting deeply before speaking, and valuing substance over surface level appeasement. The commitment to authenticity also plays a crucial role in an introvert's personal growth and self-acceptance. For many introverts, embracing their true nature can be a transformative experience. It often requires unlearning the societal messages that equate quietness with weakness or introversion with a lack of confidence. By rejecting these limiting beliefs and embracing their authentic selves, introverts can tap into their full potential. They become more comfortable in their own skin, accepting their preferences for solitude, introspection, and deep conversation as strengths rather than flaws. This self-acceptance is liberating and allows introverts to focus their energy on pursuing their passions, goals, and interests without the burden of trying to fit into a mold that doesn't suit them. It is through this process of embracing their true selves that introverts often find their greatest source of strength and satisfaction. Authenticity also has a ripple effect, influencing those around the introvert. When someone lives authentically, they set an example that inspires others to do the same. In a world filled with social media highlights and curated personas, witnessing someone who is genuinely themselves can be refreshing and inspiring. Introverts, by embracing their authentic nature, offer a powerful reminder that there is no single right way to be successful, happy, or fulfilled. They show that it is possible to thrive by staying true to who you are rather than conforming to external expectations. This can be particularly impactful in leadership roles, where authentic leaders who demonstrate vulnerability and honesty create a culture of trust and openness, encouraging others to bring their whole selves to the table. The concept of complementary strengths highlights the idea that different personality types, especially introverts and extroverts, bring unique skills and perspectives to the table that, when combined, can create a more balanced, effective, and dynamic team or relationship. The complementary nature of these strengths becomes particularly valuable in diverse settings, where the blend of introverted and extroverted qualities can enhance problem solving, creativity, and decision making. While introverts are often celebrated for their listening skills, deep thinking, and reflective nature, extroverts are praised for their energy, sociability, and quick action. Instead of viewing these differences as conflicting, understanding them as complementary can unlock new possibilities for collaboration and growth. Introverts are known for their ability to listen deeply and process information thoroughly. They take the time to reflect on what they hear, allowing them to understand not only the content of a conversation, but also the emotions and intentions behind it. This makes introverts incredibly valuable in settings where careful consideration and empathy are required. On the other hand, extroverts excel in bringing energy and enthusiasm to discussions. They are often quick to share ideas, offer suggestions, and keep conversations lively and engaging. When these strengths are combined, the result is a balanced dialogue where different perspectives are both shared and fully explored. Introverts contribute depth and insight, while extroverts provide momentum and a dynamic flow of ideas, leading to richer, more productive exchanges. One of the most significant complementary strengths between introverts and extroverts is in decision-making processes. Introverts tend to approach decisions cautiously, taking time to weigh all options and consider potential consequences.
This reflective approach helps to prevent hasty choices and ensures that important details are not overlooked. In contrast, extroverts are often more comfortable making quick decisions and taking action without excessive deliberation.
They thrive in situations that require immediate responses and are skilled at thinking on their feet. When introverts and extroverts work together, they can strike a balance between thoughtful deliberation and decisive action. Introverts ensure that decisions are well thought out and based on comprehensive analysis, while extroverts keep the process moving forward, preventing it from becoming bogged down in overthinking. Another area where complementary strengths shine is in creative problem solving. Introverts often excel in tasks that require deep focus and concentration. They are comfortable working independently, diving into complex issues, and exploring innovative solutions without the distraction of external input. Their preference for solitude can be an advantage in situations that require sustained attention and deep thinking. Extroverts, however, thrive in environments that involve brainstorming, collaboration, and the exchange of ideas. They are energized by group discussions and are skilled at building on others' ideas, making them invaluable in creative sessions that require a burst of innovation and fresh thinking. When introverts and extroverts collaborate on problem solving, introverts can contribute well-developed ideas and insights from their independent reflection, while extroverts can enhance these ideas through dynamic discussion and collaboration, leading to more innovative solutions. In team dynamics, the complementary strengths of introverts and extroverts can enhance overall effectiveness. Introverts often prefer to work behind the scenes, focusing on planning, organizing, and ensuring that details are taken care of. They are usually strong in areas that require meticulous attention and careful execution. Extroverts, on the other hand, are often the face of the team, thriving in roles that involve interaction, networking, and presenting ideas to others. They are natural at building relationships, advocating for their team's work, and generating enthusiasm and support from external stakeholders. This division of labor, rooted in complementary strengths, allows a team to leverage the best of both worlds. The introverts provide the solid foundation and detailed planning necessary for success, while the extroverts bring visibility and momentum, driving the project forward and rallying support. Complementary strengths are also evident in leadership styles. Introverted leaders often excel at listening, empathizing, and developing deep, meaningful relationships with their team members. They focus on understanding the needs and motivations of individuals, making them skilled at creating a supportive and inclusive environment. Their calm demeanor and thoughtful approach can provide stability and foster a sense of trust within the team. Extroverted leaders, in contrast, are typically more charismatic and outwardly confident, inspiring their teams with enthusiasm and vision. They are skilled at rallying their team around a common goal, generating excitement, and leading with high energy. When leadership teams combine these different styles, they create a balanced approach that is both empathetic and inspiring, thoughtful and dynamic, providing the best of both introverted and extroverted qualities. In social situations, the complementary strengths of introverts and extroverts can also enhance interpersonal interactions. Introverts are often more attuned to one-on-one conversations where they can engage deeply and connect on a personal level. They listen attentively, ask insightful questions, and provide a quiet, comforting presence that allows others to open up. Extroverts, meanwhile, excel in larger group settings where they bring energy, keep conversations flowing, and ensure that everyone feels included. Their ability to quickly build rapport and navigate social dynamics makes them great at initiating connections and bringing people together. When introverts and extroverts work together in social scenarios, they can cover a wide range of interaction styles, catering to both intimate, meaningful exchanges and lively group dynamics. The complementary nature of introverted and extroverted strengths is also valuable in learning and growth. Introverts tend to learn best through observation, introspection, and self-study. They enjoy diving deep into topics, exploring complex concepts, and absorbing information at their own pace. Extroverts, on the other hand, thrive in interactive learning environments. They benefit from discussing ideas, asking questions, and engaging with others in the learning process. When introverts and extroverts share their approaches, they create a learning environment that caters to different styles, enriching the experience for everyone involved. Introverts can offer depth and detailed analysis, while extroverts can facilitate dynamic discussions and bring new perspectives, making the learning process more comprehensive and engaging. In essence, the beauty of complementary strengths lies in the way they create a more holistic approach to tasks, projects, and interactions. Instead of viewing differences as obstacles, recognizing them as assets can lead to more effective collaboration, better outcomes, and a richer experience for everyone involved. When introverts and extroverts embrace their unique qualities and learn to appreciate what the other brings to the table, they can create a synergy that is far greater than the sum of its parts, harnessing the full spectrum of human potential in any given situation. The idea of impactful contribution highlights the significant, yet often subtle ways introverts make a difference in their personal and professional environments. In a world that frequently emphasizes extroverted qualities like assertiveness, quick decision making, and high visibility, the contributions of introverts can be underestimated. However, their strengths in deep thinking, careful listening, and a reflective approach provide a unique and valuable form of impact. Introverts tend to focus on quality over quantity, prioritizing meaningful interactions, thoughtful insights, and strategic input, all of which can lead to profound, lasting change. The nature of their contributions may not always be loud or immediate, but they are powerful in their depth and precision. Introverts often excel in creating impactful contributions because of their ability to think deeply and critically. Instead of jumping to immediate conclusions or voicing opinions quickly, introverts take the time to process information thoroughly. They prefer to absorb and analyze before speaking, which allows them to provide insights that are well considered and meaningful. This deliberate approach ensures that when introverts do contribute, their input is impactful, offering a fresh perspective or a thoughtful solution that might not have been considered by those who prefer a more immediate response. Their tendency to weigh all options carefully and consider the potential consequences of each decision means that their contributions are grounded in a depth of understanding and a comprehensive view of the situation. The impactful nature of introverts' contributions is also evident in their strong listening skills. Introverts are known for their ability to listen actively and attentively, making them highly perceptive and empathetic communicators. They focus on truly understanding what others are saying, picking up on nuances and underlying emotions that might be missed by those who are quicker to speak. This skill allows introverts to gather valuable insights from the people around them, helping them to identify problems, understand needs, and offer solutions that are tailored and effective. Their contributions often reflect this deep listening, as they are able to provide responses that resonate with others on a personal level and address the core issues at hand. This makes their input not only impactful, but also highly relevant and meaningful to the people involved. In group settings, the contributions of introverts can sometimes be overshadowed by more vocal participants, but their impact is often felt in the quality and depth of their ideas rather than the frequency of their input. Introverts may not be the first to speak up in meetings, but when they do, their contributions tend to carry significant weight. Their ideas are usually well thought out and backed by careful consideration, making them particularly valuable in discussions where strategic thinking is needed. Because introverts are less concerned with dominating the conversation and more focused on providing meaningful input, their contributions can often serve as pivotal moments in decision-making processes, offering new insights that help to shift perspectives or clarify complex issues. The impact of introverts' contributions is also evident in their ability to work independently and produce high-quality work. Introverts often thrive in environments where they have the space and time to focus deeply on their tasks. Their preference for solitude can lead to highly productive work sessions where they can immerse themselves in complex problems and develop innovative solutions. This ability to work well independently allows introverts to make significant contributions in areas that require deep concentration, attention to detail, and sustained effort. Whether it's writing a comprehensive report, developing a new strategy, or creating a detailed project plan, the work produced by introverts is often thorough, well-researched, and meticulously crafted, making it highly impactful in the broader context of team or organizational goals. In leadership roles, introverts can also make impactful contributions through their unique approach to guiding and supporting their teams. While extroverted leaders might rely on charisma and assertiveness, introverted leaders often lead through quiet influence and by example. They focus on empowering others, listening to their team members' ideas, and creating an environment where everyone feels heard and valued. This inclusive leadership style can lead to high levels of trust and collaboration within the team, resulting in more effective problem solving and a greater sense of shared purpose.